what I have to suggest before the audience is, two things are our main target regarding this particular exercise. One is to develop a standard protocol of Tadvidyasambhasha. I think that is the main thing. How to make the real structure, the real methodology of a Tadvidyasambhasha. Because everybody knows in so many CMEs we are getting discussions, interactions, which are somewhat a crude forms of Tadvidyasambhasha. But most of the time they may not be converging to a particular conclusion. And I even fear to call the word conclusion, because most of the conclusions we always intend before starting the discussions, we will deviate from reaching the conclusion, because conclusion itself will be always reset, or sometimes we are forced to redefine the expected conclusion. So my point is to develop a standardized protocol of Tadvidyasambhasha to suit the demand of the current educational or academic or research field.
We can say Tadvidya means, people who have, it's a very specialized kind of discussion. That's why they have called it as Tadvidyasambhasha. Tadvidya means people who are, having at least a certain level of expertise in a particular domain. So only when they come together, there is a Tadvidyasambhasha. Otherwise, it's only a Sambhasha. So it's a very closed, high level, high profile discussion between people who are really experts in the field. So I think Charaka says, Vishaja Saha Sambhasheda. Physician should speak with another physician. He also says that Ayurveda eva, don't discuss on any other topics. So first thing is that it has to be between experts. The second point we got was that there is no Sambhasha possible unless there is some Tarkya Vishayam. Only if there is scope for some Tarka, there is a point in having this Sambhasha. Basically, when you say there is Tarka, means there will be multiple viewpoints. And Tarka can have minimum two positions, but maybe even more, 3, 4, 5. So we call this today's language, what we will use as point of views or POVs. So you take a topic, and then if you want to initiate a dialogue, you must identify how many POVs are there in the topic. If you have at least 2 POVs, then you can choose that topic for a discussion. If you cannot get 2 clear POVs, then that topic will be rejected. But it's not enough to just identify 2 POVs. We must have strong, because the Tadvidya golden rule is Hetumat Bruya. I cannot come with simply a POV and keep harping, no, it is like this, it is like, because after you say it is like this, they will ask you why. In Tadvidyasambhasha, the entire activity has to be evaluated. That is what I think makes the Tadvidya different from our ordinary Vedic. Here the audience is most important. Whom are you talking to? If you want your knowledge to get accepted, it's like a process of peer reviewing. The best experts in the field should be present in the audience. Without which, I don't want an audience which is going on nodding to whatever I say. Or I don't want an audience which cannot understand what I say. So the concept of Tadvidya is you must speak to a competent audience who is not only able to understand but also in a balanced way critique what you have to say. But just because your competence profile is high, you cannot be selected for being a discussant unless your title is clear and your POV is well stated. POV with the Hetu. The Hetu is very important. So have you done some observations? Do you have data, or have you done a good compilation? If that is convincing, then it gets selected. Otherwise, it is not selected. Another rule is Akopanam. It's considered to be, because once you get Krodha, your buddhi goes. And in Tadvidya, everything is done through Avyahada buddhi. The purpose of Tadvidya itself is to get Avyahada buddhi. And as you know, in Bhagavad Gita, it is told, Krodhat bhavati sammoha, sammohat smriti vibhrama, smriti bhramsha, buddhi nasho. So Krodha is not at all tolerated in this gathering. So we have to be composed. We will have the panel sitting, and 4 or 5 titles will be taken, and the panel will show them how the panel evaluates a title, and then we will select one of the titles. Yes. Then the next step, we will identify who are the people who are, so these steps we will go through. So the discussants profile will be displayed, and then we will rate them, categorize them, and then the discussion will start. Before the discussion, the moderator will announce the rules, general things, then specifically how the discussion should go, how the ratings will be done. And in the